friends, hope you all are doing well. This is Fayaz. So let's start my second class. Before starting my class, please subscribe my channel to get notified of my all new video. So let's start SAP ABAP Data Dictionary. What is called Data Dictionary and what is the key code of Data Dictionary? Everything we are going to discuss in this class and practical as well as. So a data dictionary can be defined as a central repository of a database system. And what is the T code of data dictionary? Its T code is SE11. The main function of DDIC is to create or alter the table. The most important object types in the above dictionary are database table, view, data type, type group, domain, search cell, lock object. One by one we'll discuss everything. So let's start database table. What is database table? Database table can be used to store real-time data. What are the features of it? We can store data in database layer for permanently. At least one key field required while creating database table. Data can be stored manually, TMG or via program. The full form of TMG is Table Maintenance Generator. Later on we'll discuss about this. We can create indexes for fast search. There are two types of indexes, primary index and secondary index. Types of table, transparent table, cluster table, pool tables. Mostly we use transparent table in real time. Let's discuss about transparent table. Transparent table are one-to-one relationship. It exists with the same structure both in dictionary as well as in database, exactly with the same data and field. It contains a single table. It used to store master data. Secondary index can be created. Buffering is allowed here. And transparent table having one-to-one relationship, DDIC and database table. So now we'll go through the steps to create transparent table. See, first we have to open the T code SE11. After opening SE11, there are the many ready buttons options are there, like first option we have to choose database table, and as shown below we have to provide some custom name. It should start with Z or Y and X reserved for SAP. See, here I will show you how to create database table step by step. First I will go through the theory part, then I will cover practical. Okay, here you have to give the name, any kind of name. After login in SAP, here you have to give SE11 T code. Then we have to choose this database table. Here you can give our custom name, any name starting with Z or Y, only with Z or Y, and X is reserved for SAP. And here I have given Z Fayaz because Fayaz is my name. So this is not relevant name you can give. You can give the relevant name like Z student details, Z employee details, or Y employee details, like this you can give. After giving some custom table name, then click here create. Now let's show you how to create in SAP GUI app. Now let us open SAP. Here you have to input SE11 T code. Click enter. Here you have to give any name like ZSTUD student table. Now click here create. Here you have to give some description. All student details save here. Any description you can maintain here. Here you have to choose delivery classes. Click F4. You can get list of entries for delivery classes. You have to choose delivery class application table. Select this. In data browser table view maintenance, in from drop down we have to choose display maintenance allowed. Now coming to field. Here we have to input field name. Our first field will be MANDT. Select this one is key field and initial values. Data element also same name. Click enter. Automatically we will get data type and length. Here you have to input some field name like student ID, student mark, student name, student city. Let us input student ID and student name, today how much mark student score, and which city they are staying. Choose student ID as our key field and initial. Already I have created a data element and domain name. That one is z_id. In our next video I am going to discuss about how to create a data element, how to create domain. Now choose student mark, z name, z_mark. Now click enter. Here whatever data element we have created, automatically I got all the data type, length, everything was filled. Now student city I have not created, I don't have any data element for this. Let me create one data element for student city, z_city. Let me see, let me enter, double click. Now we have to enter data element for student city, z_city. Click enter. Now click save button. Now let us check, do we have any error? Click here. We can see enhancement category for table is missing. Let us fix this. Click here extra enhancement category. Click here continue. Choose can be enhanced deep. Copy, again check save object. Now to maintain the technical settings we have to click here. For data classes we have to click F4 button. From F4 we can choose data classes APPL 0, and so now I have to maintain size category. Click here F4 button. SAP recommend to choose 0. 0 means from 0 to 4500 record are going to be stored in this database table. If the record will increase from 4500, then its value will be automatically 1. 1 means 4500 to 18,000 record it will be stored in this table. When 18,000 data will be reached, then automatically its value will be 2. Like this way its value will go on increasing. Click here 0. And for buffering, select buffering not allowed, rest don't disturb for now. Now click save. Now let us enter some data in our table. So go to utilities, table content, create entries. Here I am going to enter some data like a student ID 101. Here I am taking my name Fayaz and mark 88% I have score, city by. Let me save this data. Save 101. In below you can see database record successfully created. Let me save another data like 102, name Riyaz, mark 85, Kolkata. Let me save this. Save. Here we have saved 2 records successfully. Let me create another one record 103, Ruby, marks code 75 and city Hyderabad. Save this. Yeah, here we have saved 3 records successfully. Okay, let me check whatever data we have created 101, 102, 103, 3 records we have created in our Z student table. Let me check that data are available or not. Now go to S11. This is our table name Z student tab. Let me display. To view the content of the table, click here contents. Click here number of entries. We can see there are 3 records are available in this table. Now close. Let me view the contents of the table. Click here execute F8. See, whatever record we have inserted in this table, everything are available here. Fayaz, Riyaz, Ruby, Mumbai, Kolkata, everything available. Now go back. So guys, there will be one problem here. Suppose we have thousands of records in Excel file. The 1000 records we are going to input in our database table. For that 1000 entries, every time we are going to follow this same procedure, table contents and create entries, then input 1000 records one by one and save. This will consume more time. So for that reason, we are going to create one TMG utilities, then go to table maintenance generator. So click F4 button, select and NC and without authorization group, enter some function group name. Here I am going to create function group for this table. So go to tcode/OSE37, expand, go to function group. Here you can see create group, change group, display group, delete group, find group. Now we are going to create the function group. Create, to give some function name. Here we are going to input any name starting with Z or Y, like Z sales 1. See, we don't have any Z sales 1, we don't have any function group name in this name. Here we have to write any description. Any description you can write, okay, like sales group, anything else. Then click save. Here it was asking for package. As of now we are saving in our local object. So click here local object. See, at below you can see Z sales 1 is created successfully. Now let's activate Z sales 1. We are going to open one tcode/NSE80. Here from drop down you can choose function group. Then below this, here we have to give function group name which we have created just now, ZSALES sales 1. Then click enter. Then right click here, activate. Click here, continue. Now in below we can check our object is activated. Now go to TMG. Now whatever function group we have created just now, give here ZSALES sales 1 function group we have created. Click enter. Automatically function group came, and whatever package there you have given TMP local object, that's the reason it came $TMP. Now maintenance screen. In maintenance screen we maintain two parameters. One is maintenance type, another one is maintenance screen number. Maintenance type is our two types. One is one step, another one is two step. And in maintenance screen number we can maintain overview screen, another one is single screen. Now one by one I will discuss. Let me discuss first one step. What is one step? One step is, if we will select this one step, then we can maintain the data and display the data in a single screen. Let me see how it works. So to get that maintenance screen number, we have to click here find screen number. Okay, let me generate proposed screen number. If you will select this proposed screen number, automatically value will get generated in overview screen number. If you will click display pre-number ranges. So let me select first proposed screen number. Let me see what value come. Click here. See, automatically 1 came. Let me select display pre-number ranges. Then it will give some number ranges like 1 to 999, 1011 to 4999. If you will click here, automatically in between that number some default value will come here. We can click any of these two radio button. Let me select display pre-number ranges. I can click this one. It will generate automatically 1. Then coming to dialog data transport details, recording routine. If you will select this radio button, standard recording routine, that means it will store our data on transport request. As of now we don't have any package number. We are saving this in our local object. So by default it was selected this radio button. If we have selected any package, then by default it will come this radio button. Let me click here create. Again it was asking for which package. We are not saving it in any package. We are saving this in our local object. Local object means $TMP. Look, click here save. Again it was asking for which package. Click here local object. So at below you can see some processing is going on. See, our TMG successfully created. Let me open another T code, that is SM30/NSM30. Click here. So we can see that our table name is Jet Student tab. Here we can display our table, and here you can maintain. Maintain means create, update, delete, anything else, and you can transport. For now we can learn display and maintain. Let me first display. So click here display. See, before we have created our 3 record, that is student ID 101, 102, 103, student name Fayaz, Riaz and Ruby. Everything is available. So I am going to create more 3 or 5 record here. So how I am going to create? Let me go back, click here maintain. Now we can see here change display option, new entries. If you want to create new entries, click here new entry. You can input here up to 103 roll number, 103 ID we have created. Now let me create 104 student name 105 106. So here I have created 4 record. So let me save, control save. Okay, before what we are doing, one by one record we are inserting. Now at a time I have inserted 4 record. Like this way we can insert thousands and thousands of record, so it will save our time. So let me see at a time 7 record. Go back, see, before we have created this 3 record, now I have created 4, 104, 105, 106, 107. Like this way we can enter thousands and thousands of record. This is the one way we have seen, that is one step maintenance. Let me create now 2-step maintenance. Now go back, again come to our S11. Now click change, go to utilities, again table maintenance generator. So guys, one most important thing we have to keep it in our mind. So whenever we add any new field in our database table, at that time we have to delete the TMG and again recreate the TMG in the same way. So let me delete TMG. Click here, continue, and below you can see the processing. So our TMG deleted. So let me create once again our TMG. All the parameters we have kept same. Now before I have selected 1 step, now let me select 2 step. Again click find screen number and propose screen number same. See, at first we are getting only here only one value. Now in overview screen also we are getting number, and single screen also we are getting number. Now let me create. Now it is asking for a package, same $TMP. Click here save, again last and click here local object. See, now request completed without error. Now let me again go the same procedure. Click SM30. Now click maintain. Up to 107 we have created. Now let me create from 108. We can give 108, 110 as per your requirement. Now click here new entries. See, now what difference we are getting. In one step we got, in a same screen we are getting student ID, student marks, student statisticity, everything we have to input in a same screen. But now here we have to input in a different manner, like enter 108 and our student name, anything like Jishan, then mark 45 Bangalore. Now click to input next record like 109. First we have to click here save, data was saved, then click next entry. Now click 109 student name Sufyan, click Pune. Now click save, again go to next entry 110 Shaheen, click save. Now let me see at a time 10 record. Go back, again here we have created 3 record, Jishan, Sufyan, Shaheen. Let me see at a time all record. Go back, see, now you can see all record. First we have created 101, 102, 103 without involving any 1 step, 2 step maintenance. We have created 101, 103, 3 record. After that we have selected 1 step maintenance. At that time we have created 4 record, 104, 105, 106 and 107. Now we have, by selecting 2 step maintenance, we have created 3 record, 108, 109, 110. Like this way we can create 1 step and 2 step maintenance. We can also delete any record from here. Let me create another one entry for an example. Click here save, another one data, here save. Okay, here I have created 3 record. Let me go back, then go back. See, to show you an example, here I have created 3 record. Let me delete Farad from here. Click this 111 student ID, click here and click this button. From this button we can delete directly from here. See, delete, and we can also copy this into another name. Delete. See, it was deleted. You can also delete multiple like this. See, control this one and press control button, click here, delete. At below you can see number of deleted entries 2 and save. See, let me view this table in our S11 database table. Click here, database table, just student tab, click display, click here, contents. Now you can see number of entries will be 10. See, we got 10 entries. You can execute this. We got all the 10 records here. Suppose I want to display only 110 number records. So let me give here 110. Now click here, execute. You can see only this record. Like this we can also enter 107 to 109 record. So now click here, execute. You can get from 107 to 109 record. Now let me go to our document. Here we have successfully created Jet Student tab table. Then we have clicked create button. We have set all the parameters. We have given description, delivery classes, and our data browser table maintenance. I have already discussed delivery classes and data browser table view maintenance. And I have set parameter MENDT, and I have given all the parameters, Jet Student ID, name, marks, buffering. Also I have discussed about single buffering, generic buffering, fully buffering, size category. Everything I have discussed, and we have also done enhancement category, and we also created TMG for table, and I have also created example for 1-step and 2-step maintenance, and function group also I have created. I have also discussed about 1-step maintenance, 2-step maintenance. Then after selecting from here 1-step and 2-step ready button, then we have clicked here create. So friends, you can reach out to me on my email address to get the contents of SAP ABAP at very affordable price. And I also provide online classes in English as well as Hindi. My classes will be both theory and practical. So friends, I have mentioned my email address on the description of this video. If anyone need these documents and need online classes, then please send me mail. Thank you.